Today, quick talk about the quiz. Tomorrow, it's all review. I'm not standing up here at all. I'm going to go over homework questions, and then you guys are going to go right to the review because there's a ton in your packet. Monday, it's all surface area. All surface area, 4 figures we've gone over. Prism, cylinder, pyramid, and today we're doing cone. So it's all lateral and surface area of all those figures on Monday. And I added in, ready? Faces, edges, vertices. Can you count how many there are? And also cross sections. Okay, but mainly it's all surface area. Here's a figure. I'll give you the parts. Can you find the surface area? All right, so we have one more figure to do today. It's going to go quick. It's the cone. Let's start with the parts of a cone that you need to be familiar with. I'm not going to get up on the desk today, but the cone has a Mission Impossible height that comes from the apex all the way down. Okay, so it still has a Mission Impossible height like your pyramid did yesterday. It doesn't have, remember, where's my pyramids up here? Remember when I did this, we had to take half the base here? Well, the base is a circle. So instead of saying taking half of the base, we're just going to say it has a radius. And last thing is, it does have a slant height, similar to the pyramid. It's on the outside. Put the 3 together, you form a right triangle. So guess probably what we're going to do a lot of today. Pythagorean theorem again. Okay? Because all 3 form a right triangle. All right, let's start with lateral area. What's your definition of lateral area? If you're asked to find the lateral area of a figure, and I don't want a formula, I just want to know in your own words, what's the lateral area of a figure here that we've been talking about for, this is day 3 now. Lateral area of a figure. Stephanie, in your own words. Thank you. Everything but the base. So look here, again, this is the same darn problem we ran in for the cylinder. I take the base off, and what's left, still a cone. So how do you find the area of that? So I have to give you a formula. All right, because remember cylinder, I didn't have anything for you, so I had to give you a formula to memorize. Same thing here. Here you go. Lateral area of a cone. You do have to remember this. Pi. Yeah, that's not it, huh? Pi times the radius. And you're going to introduce a new letter here now. L. Pi r L. And it's 20 plus years of doing this, I still don't understand why they call it L, but L is for your slant height. Maybe S was taken, so they went to the next letter. That's my best thinking. All right, so pi r L. All right, pi r L. All right, find the lateral area of this cone for me in terms of pi. What's the lateral area of this cone? So everything but the base can be found by taking pi radius times the slant height. Radius is definitely 4. I don't have to ask you anything. Is the slant height 3, though? Is the slant height 3? Dylan, not here. Let's go again. There we go. Lily, is 3 the slant height? In that diagram, is that what I refer to as the slant height of 3 centimeters? Oh, did you say no? Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't hear you. Oh, sorry. Thanks, Lex. I didn't hear you the first time. Yeah, you're right. What do I need to do to find the slant height? Pythag. You want to set it up for me?
Yeah. 4 squared plus 3 squared equals 6 squared.
Yeah. If that happens again, just say, clean your ears out, Carlino. All right. One job. Listen. All right, find the slant height. What'd you get for the slant height here of this cone? Let's keep it rolling. Stellan, what'd you get over there?
5.
5, yep. So plug that in, 5, and we leave it in terms of pi. Everyone getting 20 pi. You guys did a nice job on this. I don't think I took off anything for anybody. Maybe I did one person, but centimeters squared. All right, surface area. You guys are clever enough. I don't have to give you this formula. You know it already. Or let me speak, you can produce it on your own. Give me your definition of surface area. What's surface area now? Going back to Stephanie, she said, hey, lateral area, everything but the bases. So now tell me what surface area is then. In your own words, surface area, one job, be here. Henry, in your own words. Yeah, now put on the bases. or in this case, the base. So you still, hey, we still had, don't, pi RL got to be part of it, right? Pi RL, it's the lateral area. Got to be part of this definite formula. Now what? Corvick, you think you got it?
Plus pi r squared.
Plus one circle, yeah. And let me go a little nuts here. There are 4 formulas I have given you. Lateral surface area of a cylinder, lateral surface area of a cone. My opinion, you should only memorize 2 of them. And those are the lateral areas of each. Because why? Cylinder, you're adding on 2 circles, pi r squared. Cone, you're adding on 1 circle, pi r squared. So I don't think if you understand the surface area, there's not a need to memorize it. You're just adding on 2 circles or 1. Okay, so in my opinion, you should be only memorizing cone and cylinder lateral area. That's it. All right, let's go back to that same cone. Find the surface area of this cone for me. Hopefully you're not doing all the work over again because we already know what the lateral area is, right? We already know what pi RL is going to be. So take a look. I'm just going to plug in 20 pi right there. There's no need for me to recalculate it. I already know what it is. Plus, now I got to do the 1 base, pi times 4 squared. And now you guys can round to the nearest whole number. I should be asking you this instead of just writing down the answer. All right, what do you got for me? Nearest whole number when you have it? We got to make sure our rounding's on point. Getting ready for the regions. Finley, when you're ready. Good. All right, now we're just practicing. 2 lateral areas, 2 surface areas, and then you know how we finish it around here nowadays. All right, here we go. Find the lateral area of this one in terms of pi. Pi, everyone should be putting a 2. Nobody should be plugging in 10, right? Because that's the height. We're looking for slant height. So everyone's doing a little pi fag off to the side. I just got a calculator thing here, by the way. I got a calculator thing. What's it giving you? Oh boy, I didn't. What's it give? I know it's the square root of 104, but what's your calculator simplifying it to? 2 radical 26. All right, thank you. All right, little calculator thing here because it does say leave your answer in terms of pi, so everyone's multiplying that by 2 times pi in your calculator. And as you know, your calculator does everything, including leave it in terms of pi. So here's what your calculator is giving you, and I want to make sure it is clear what you see in that screen right now. It's giving you 4 radical 26 and then the pi. Look very careful. Is that pi underneath the radical? No, so please don't put it there. All right, that if you leave it radical 26 pi, that's a problem. Okay, so you can put the pi on the outside. Me personally, I like to put the pi with the 4. That's just my OCD. I like to write it like this, but I don't care if it's at the end. Just don't put it under the radical. Oh, and then we got an upside down cone. I don't like it when you do that. I don't care. 1 and 2, turn your darn paper around. Be a mathlete. All right, come on. Oh, no radius here, huh? No radius. All right, can somebody set up Pythag to find the radius for me? Just to make sure you're good here. Lily, let's go now. I'm ready. I'm listening.
17 squared equals 15 squared plus 3 squared.
Good. Make sure the radius is over here for B or A. And the slant height 17's in for C. Good work. What is the radius then for this cone? Ooh, Henry, back to you back there. 8, yep. Ooh, out of those two that are remaining, 15 and 17, which one's your slant height? Just making sure we're good. Lily, back to you. On fire today. 17. $136 square meters. Any questions? All right, let's do surface area now. Now add on the circular base, pi r squared to everything. You got it. You got it. Digging deep. Using 12 as your radius. Slant height, you're doing a little Pythag action. Bless you. Gonna ask somebody what the slant height is here in a second. When you have it ready for me there, slant height of the cone, Bryson, when you're ready.
13.
13, 5 squared plus 12 squared equals c squared. You get 13 out of that. Good. And now we're going nearest 10th. I'll ask somebody that as well. So when you have the total surface area, let me know when you're ready. Ooh. Stellan, when you are ready.
942.5.
There we go. Looking good. One more, and then we get to the big dog, everyone's favorite. Gonna look for the slant heights from somebody here in a second of cone number 4. The slant height in a second. Oh, Stellan, back to you. Slant height when you have it there, boss. What do you have? 10, thank you. And then total surface area from somebody else. When you have it, total surface area when you're ready. Oh, Lily, come on now.
301.6 feet square.
Relax on the cube. That's coming up with volume. All right. Everyone's good? All right. I'm not going to say a word on this next one. You know how we end class. There it is. Surface area. Remember our rule. You can't count what's covered up. Okay, so you cannot just do a whole cone and a whole cylinder and add the two together. All right, you cannot count what's covered up. So start with the cone and say, all right, what would I calculate for the cone? And then go to the cylinder and say, all right, what would I calculate for the cylinder? If you want to converse with people in your group, please do so. Talk. What?
Did you use the bottom face of the
Yes,
cylinder?
yes, that's the total surface area. It's not like it's on the ground and covered up. Yes, so please use the bottom of the cylinder.
Sorry.
You will have one of these on your quiz Monday. One of these figures. Let's start talking about this one. I'm going to start with the cone. I can't do full surface area of the cone because the base is covered. All right, if the base is covered, what I'm going to do is the lateral area. So the only thing we should have been calculating for the cone is pi RL. Don't add in the base, it's being covered up. So pi, the radius is 3, the slant height is already given as 5. Take a look, 15 pi. I'm just going to leave it like that because it asked me to leave my answer in terms of pi. All right, cylinder, you had to do a little more deeper thinking. Cylinder, is the lateral area covered up of the cylinder at all? Nope. So that's pi dh I gave you 2 days ago. And it has 2 bases. One of them's covered up, the top. So I'm not going to do 2 pi r squared. It's only going to be pi r squared for the one base at the bottom. The other one is being covered up, so that's why you don't see a 2 there. Plug in your values. The diameter would be double 3, 6. The height of the cylinder is 5. Plus pi, radius of the cylinder is 3 squared. So we get 39 pi here. And add the 2 together to find the total surface area. In terms of pi, would have been 54 pi, what's my yards? Square yards. Okay, be prepared. We're going to have 1 or maybe 2 of them on Monday. All right, you got 4 problems. There's a little note at the bottom of your packet there, that number 33. The diameter is 15. It points to something, but I just want you to know it's 15, the diameter.